The territorial government in Santa Fe recognized that the residents in the new southwestern lands needed public services and representation, so they created Arizona County in January of 1860, with offices including sheriff and district judge, and near-future representation in the territorial legislature. This county business didn't work for the folks of the Arizona movement. No longer willing to wait for permission from faraway politicians who obviously didn't care about them, 31 leading citizens from the areas of Mesilla and Tucson, including Anglo-American and Mexican-American merchants, and even a few New Mexico public officials from those areas, held a territorial convention in the town of Tucson from April 2nd to 5th. The delegates elected Dr. Lewis Owings as the provisional territorial governor, and then Owings appointed fellow Mesilla businessman Ignacio Orrantia, a leader in Arizona's homegrown Mexican community, as lieutenant governor. At the time, Orrantia represented Doña Ana County in the New Mexico Legislative Assembly, thus giving equal parts legitimacy and controversy to the renegade new territory. At the Territorial Convention, Orrantia was also appointed to the Constitutional Drafting Committee. By the fourth day of the convention, April 5th, the Gadsden Purchase settlers and the Mesilla Valley men had organized a provisional government for the territory of Arizona, with the desire for incorporation into the United States. Some of the people in the new territorial government had fascinating and truly colorful backstories. Treasurer Mark Aldrich, originally from Illinois, was one of the 5 defendants tried and acquitted for the murder of Joseph Smith, founder of the Latter-day Saints faith. Aldrich later moved south and became the first mayor of Tucson after the Gadsden Purchase, before later joining the Arizona Territorial Movement. The Provisional Chief Justice, Granville Orry, was one of a few Anglo-Americans to survive a failed filibuster expedition to the Mexican state of Sonora in 1857. He was serving as a New Mexico district judge for Doña Ana County in 1860 when he was appointed Chief Justice for the new breakaway territory. He later briefly served as Confederate Arizona's congressional delegate during the Civil War, and is the only person to have represented the Arizona Territory in both the U.S. and Confederate Congresses. The Territorial Marshal, Samuel Bean, had served 3 terms as sheriff of Doña Ana County, and was a deputy U.S. Marshal before April 1860. District Judge Edward McGowan was formerly a judge in San Francisco. McGowan was tried and acquitted for accessory to murder in 1856, but he left California to escape vigilantes who wanted him dead. He later narrowly escaped prosecution in British Columbia for almost starting both an Indian War and an armed rebellion against the provincial government at the same time. After that, he decided to try his luck in a desert far off to the south. Thomas Maston was a 21-year-old lawyer when appointed a district attorney for Arizona, and would be the only member of the provisional government who died in the Civil War. Adjutant General Palatine Robinson was infamous for having killed R.A. Johnson, a veteran of William Walker's Nicaragua expedition. Although to his credit it was in self-defense, since Johnson showed up uninvited to Robinson's house with a gun. Robinson